Hi BookTube. So since it is now June and the start of summer, and that brings back all the fond memories of having the entire summer off for school vacation, I was like, why not act like it? Even though I don't have the summer off, but by no means, why not have my reading life feel like it's a vacation? So although I filmed and created a to be read pile for June on the Range, I was like, why not do another reading event? And so for June on the Range, I focused on nonfiction books. As I was saying, it's like my nonfiction edition of June on the Range challenge. For this reading event, I am going to be focusing on mostly fiction books, and this is the Slice of Life Readathon, and I will leave a link in the description below for the hosts of this event. And this is the very first year that this readathon is taking place, and I have the pie chart and the prompts here. I like how the different prompts, it gives you multiple options for each one. So and with this wheel, I feel like I need to spin it each time I do it, but it's not interactive, but there are some pictures. And so the first one is Morning Has Broken, and so for this you can choose a book with dawn or morning in the title, or it has a diner or breakfast setting. And so for that one, I think it's the coffee cup is this one. And so I chose to read the next book in the Rose Years. I was going to read this book most likely in a way because I've been reading these like Little House on the Prairie generational saga books, starting with Laura's great-grandmother. I've been reading them throughout the year now that I own the whole collection. And so this was the very next book on my list to read. This is New Dawn on Rocky Ridge, part of the Rose Years, which is Laura's Daughter by Roger Lee McBride, book 6, and in this mini series. And for New Dawn, it's talking about the dawn of the new century in 1900. So looking forward to what this one's like, and maybe it would be like dawn of the century. Like maybe it'll have like 4th of July in it as well, like, and that'll kind of go along with the summer theme. But I don't know. I'm just speculating, just because I can see there's fireworks. But that's probably for the New Year's, since considering they're all bundled up, and this is Missouri after all, so I don't think they're gonna be bundled up in July. But we'll see what I think of it. And let's see, the next one is Keeping House, and let's see, Keeping House is, yeah, has to be the house prompt. The house icon. I mean, again, I feel like it needs to be an interactive spinning wheel. Okay, so for daily life. So Keeping House, daily life, so that means either reading a Gladys Taber book, a Cozy Life book, which is Miss Reed's books, or a book that features work or school. So I had to choose a Gladys Taber book. I was actually, like Elizabeth over at Lizzie Faye Loves Books, she did a reading event last year focused solely on Gladys Taber, and I was like happily a co-host for that event. And I own a lot of her books, not all of them because they're hard to find, but a lot of them. And so the next book at first I was reading Gladys Taber like here and there, like not reading them in any type of order. But I have been this year focusing on reading her Still Meadow books. A lot of her books have Still Meadow in the title, but they're not all part of the series. According to Goodreads, I don't know how accurate that is, but I think this is like book 3 or 4 in that series. And I'm reading them in that order that's listed on Goodreads, except for the first one. I don't own it. But this is the next one in the series that I'm focusing on. It's Still Meadow Seasons, and Gladys Taber lived in a little small town in Connecticut and just wrote about her life. She raised a bunch of dogs, she had cats, and a little farming village community, and it's just her daily life, and I really enjoy it. She also wrote fiction and short stories, and I have read what I have been able to find of that, but this is what she's most known for. And yeah, I really like the cover here. And a lot of her books are illustrated. Is this one? Yeah, there's little spot illustrations in here. Because even the symbol for Still Meadow is a dog, because she raised Cocker Spaniels. Yeah, so, and here's what the inside looks like, the same logo. I like how the green matches the green here. Even though I feel like it's a little sun-faded, because like you can barely see her name. But yeah, there's that one. See, the next prompt is tea time, social events, tea parties, or tea shops. And so there's the teapot there, and I went with this Death Al Dente series, A Food Lover's Village Mystery by Leslie Budwitz. By the title, the Al Dente, I thought, oh, this was gonna be like some kind of pasta series, but no, it's a like a food festival, farmers market kind of thing. And so she's running a mercantile, Murphy's Mercantile, and this is taking place in Jewel Bay, Montana. And so I funny enough, I didn't have any like tea shop focused books on my shelf, although I've had them in the past. But again, I wanted to pull off books for myself, so that I thought this would be perfect for like the social event, because like farmers markets and mercantiles, like in a little small town, I feel like that fits the bill, and you're gonna meet all the people in the town working here. See, the next one is Homecoming, returning home or home visits, or features school or family reunions. Or maybe this one was Homecoming. So the other one probably was this one. The Keeping House was probably this one. It doesn't matter. I'm just like trying to figure out which one it goes with. So I chose this is a nonfiction book, String Too Short to Be Saved by Donald Hall. This is recollections of summers on a New England farm. And so I picked this up, I think, a year ago, and just like the summer in New England, I've never experienced that, but I would like to. So that's one reason why I picked it up, and perfect for the summer. I try and read not solely focused on seasonal books, but I do like to read seasonal books when I can. And so this summer in New England fits the bill. Here's the author on the back. I've never heard of him. I've never read anything by him, but looking forward to it. Then we have Afternoon Stroll, nature or outdoor activities. And I decided to go with Silton Seasons by R.D. Simmons. This is from the Diary of a Countryman. This is like old cover. It's like kind of falling apart, but holding together. And this was about, he had an active life as a cowboy, game warden, and rancher in Canada's vast heartland. He retired to a small village in Silton, Saskatchewan. And so this is his little small town village life in Silton, Saskatchewan. I'll need to like Google where is this. Let's see. And then the last one is Winding Down. So a book that features dates, movies, game night, night in the title, stargazing, or features evening scenes. And I went with an evening scene. This is Kitty and the Moonlight Rescue by Paula Harrison, illustrated by Jenny Lovely. And it definitely has like the stargazing night scene. I found this at a little free library a couple months ago. It's a little bit warped, but it's a children's book with lots of illustrations and really big font. And I just thought, like I said, I'm trying to mix up the genres here for this reading event and having fun with it. And so the cover alone, it just looks like a good time. And my new cat Sawyer would approve. So this is book one. I have no idea what the series is like, but it says Girl by Day, Cat by Night, Ready for Adventure. And it's kind of sparkly too. So yeah, this is gonna, I might start with this book. It looks like a rollicking good time. But those are the books. Let's see if I can do a pile here. So yeah, I have, actually, there's more nonfiction than I thought. Because if I sort these, I think it's an even split. I'm just in a nonfiction mood this month, considering the gigantic Gene on the Range pile that I had. So I have 3 nonfiction and 3 fiction to work with. And so I think that'll be a good balance. But I will take you along with my journey on my reading adventures in June. I know in May I was trying to do a video a day. But in June I'm kind of relax a bit from that. I'm still gonna try and do 3 or 4 videos a week, and so I still want to be like very consistent with it, but not so rigid with a single. I can't talk. I keep thinking books because again, a book a day would be nice as well, but yeah, not as rigid with a video a day. Although I find it's very admirable for people who can do that, because it's a lot of work. It really is. Even though I don't script or edit, except putting the video together, that's about all I can do. It's just like just having it in the back of your mind, like, oh, well, I haven't filmed yet. I need to do that. That kind of thing is like running in your mind, or it can. Although I really enjoy making videos, and I wasn't feeling like under the gun or anything like that in May. I just want to relax it a bit, but still make consistent videos. So yeah, long story short with that. But I will talk to you soon. Thanks, BookTube.